In the gardens of Cairo where hibiscus grow, in the ancient brown isles determined to flow, lived Ryan the turtle with a shell like a stone, the slowest young creature that ever was known. He didn't like racing, he didn't like haste, for Ryan believed that a rush was a waste. He took 40 minutes to cross a small path and an hour to settle inside a bird bath. His friends were all flyers and leapers and streaks, with fast-moving feathers and sharp-moving beaks. "Hurry up," cried the sparrows, "the sun is so high. You're missing the party and missing the sky." The dragonfly zipped in the blue and green girl, while the desert cats ran with the rhythmic fast purr. But Ryan just blinked with his heavy dark eyes and watched as a beetle crawled over his sides. "I'm a tethered down anchor," Ryan sighed to a snail. "I'm the dot at the end of a very long tail. I wanna see Egypt, I wanna see broad, but I'm stuck on this single small piece of the road." He felt like a burden, a heavyweight slow, with nowhere to hurry and nowhere to go. He wished he had wings or a pair of long legs, instead of a shell that felt heavy as eggs. One morning the animals planned a big trip to the edge of the desert for a celebratory dip. They bolted and scrambled and flew out of sight in a whirlwind of energy, spirit, and light. But Ryan was left in the dust of the street, with the heat of the pavement beneath his 4 feet. He didn't feel angry, he didn't feel blue, he just decided to look for a different type view. Because he was slow, he saw things on the ground that the fast-moving creatures had never yet found. He saw a tiny white flower as small as a pin, with a drop of the dew water settled within. He saw a gold pebble with sparkles of light that looked like a star in the middle of the night. He noticed the patterns the ants made in sand, like a miniature map of a magical land. 2 hours had passed when his friends all returned, looking tired and dusty and slightly sunburned. The oasis was crowded, the water was hot, and we didn't see much in that sandy dry spot. They sat by the turtle, all panting for air, with a weary and grumpy and ward-all type flair. "What did you do, Ryan, while we were away? Did you manage to move even 1 inch today?" Ryan's father so smiling showed them his prize, the treasures we'd found with his turtle-sized eyes. He showed them the flower, the ant, not the stone, and the beauty that he had discovered alone. "I didn't go far," Ryan said with a hum, "but I saw every miracle starting to come. While you were all rushing to find something new, I stayed right here and I watched the world grow." The birds and the cats and the dragonfly stared at the tiny type wonders that Ryan had shared. They realized then that a life in a blur, this is the magic of things as they were. And slow as a talent, the sparrows all cried. It's a way to see secrets they usually hide. They asked him to lead them on a slow walking tour, to see all the things they had missed for sure. Now Ryan is famous for being the guide who shows off the treasure that others would hide. He teaches the children that patience is key to seeing the world as it's meant to truly be. He doesn't need wings and he doesn't need speed, for he has exactly the pace that he'll need. He's the master of minutes on the banks of the Nile, with a slow-moving heart and a giant-sized smile. So if you are feeling a bit left behind, with a slow-moving body or slow-moving mind, remember that Ryan has found his own grace by simply refusing to join in the race. Take a deep breath and look down at your feet, for the world is a wonder and life is quite sweet. You don't have to hurry to be a big star. Just enjoy every inch of the creature